and sing a Benedictine monk text, which alludes to the title, and perform it kind of semi-improvised on some pre-planning that they did in the rehearsals. So this is one example of a method that you can use to approach a graphic score. You can make plans ahead of time based on the image and then interpret them differently each time, which I'll talk a little bit more about how you can do that with other works. What you're going to see now is a performance that myself and my colleague Lindsay Vickery did at the exhibition of this piece by David Kimboyle. We projected it in this little space inside the exhibition and performed it on bass flute and bass clarinet. So in this piece, each one of the balls, each colour has a note assigned to it, and you play the note in a dynamic according to the size of the ball, and then when you're ready you move along one of the adjacent connecting lines to another ball. And because the structure changes in 3D space, sorry, I'm looking at this screen here, it's also happening on there, it looks slightly different there. The balls, where they go, the connections change over time, so you can't really plan what it's going to be. And if you listen carefully, there's also an electronic part which is generated by the movement of the graphic. If you listen, you can hear their sine tones, so they work really beautifully with the bass flute and bass clarinet. So as a performer, you can choose any colour to start on, any size, any point in the score, and you play until the score gradually fades out, which it does here as well. And David Kimboyle's a Sydney musician who's a composer who works at Macquarie University and actually has more work performed overseas than in Australia, and works in a community of composers called the Animated Notation Community, which is a group of graphic notation composers who work specifically with